Are we live? Just checking. Yay! We are! I just wasn't sure. What's up, everybody? Coming up on today's show, I'm going to be filling you in on what is trending with the latest celebrity news and gossip. Of course, we're getting into the Kardashian drama. We're going to get into who the weekend was seen kissing. What? There is a BTS rumor floating around also. And we're going to get into so much more. We've got interactive topics. I definitely want your feedback. And I'm also going to be including something called E&M. Yeah, I'm going to fill you in on what that is later in the show. And so much more. Now, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel because we're going to be putting up little clips and shorts each week. And make sure you leave a comment and, tell your friends to join the live stream right now. Hi, everyone in the chat. I see you. Say hi, say hi. I see that you're hanging out. Also, do not forget to follow me on Twitter. Starr with 2 R's, aka Virtual is where you find me. I even posted a video up today, and I was giving you a little clue as to where I am, or I should say where I was on vacation, because I literally just got back last night, which is why I wasn't able to do the show. I'm sorry, but I pushed it back a day. I hope you're not mad. I hope it's okay, but I want to give a big shout out to 𝙈𝙀𝘼𝙍𝙍, because 𝙈𝙀𝙍𝘼𝙍 got it right first. If you didn't see it, that's because you should be following me on Twitter at Starr, aka Virtual. You can always go check it out too. Wow, I dish. You're hot-ish. So here's the deal. If you don't want to go right now, it's all right. I just got back from Disney. I went to Disney World, Orlando, Florida. I went with my sister and with our niece. I got to give a big shout out to Ari and Adele. We had such a blast. I want to know, have you ever been to Disney? Hi, Yuki. Hi, Namu. Hi. Have you guys been to Disney? I know there's a Disney in Tokyo. Is it? Or is it in China? It's in Tokyo, I think. Yes, there is. There is definitely one. So, yeah, I got to go on vacation. Anyway, if you've never been to Disney, I highly suggest you do. If you have been to Disney, tell me what you think. Did you have fun? Yes, Namu. We got to go on the vacation. So anyway, the day that we got there, right? We got to this place called Disney Springs. It was pretty cool, kind of like a shopping mall. They've got these cool places to hang out in. And there's a jewelry store that was supposed to be giving away free necklaces, okay? So here's the deal. Someone, or I should say a couple of people told me about this. They were like, when you go there, make sure you get the free necklace. So I go all the way there, and I come to find out that because of a TikTok video that blew up, they ran out of necklaces. Can you believe this? And it was supposed to be good quality too, which I'm really upset about. But thanks, TikTok. Thanks a lot. Always blowing up everything, which is weird too, because some of the buses down there, they had these like advertisements up talking about this free necklace. Take the advertisement down if you're not going to be giving out the free necklaces, if you know what I mean. I mean, come on. Anyway, so first day, it went really well. Disney Springs was cool. It was like a cool place to like shop and eat and all that. And then the next day was like our first full day there. So if you've ever been or ever planned to come to Disney in Orlando, they have 4 parks. The first day we went to 2 parks. We started at Hollywood Studios. Lots of fun, lots of rides, characters. And then we went to Animal Kingdom. By the way, this is crazy, but we did like 19,000 steps in one day. Like, I thought my legs were gonna fall off. You have no idea. What's up, Steven? How are you? Where are you guys checking in from today? Fill me in, let me know. Yeah, so that was a lot of walking. Next day we went to Epcot, went some cool rides, did some drinking around the world. They have this really cool thing. There's like 11 places around the world in Epcot. So you get to go to like little countries every, it's huge park. So you get to hit 11 countries in pretty much one visit. It took us literally the whole day to go through everything. And they do this thing called drinking around the world, because what's cool about it is every country obviously has like different alcohol and different drinks that they make. So they were featuring that. And my sister and I, we were trying to drink around the entire world, and we only got like almost halfway around, but it was still fun. And ended up doing 18,000 steps that day, by the way. And then the next day, Magic Kingdom, that is where the big castle is. And like I said, if you're on my Twitter page at Starr, aka Virtual, I put up a video of, like, right when you walk into the Magic Kingdom, you get to see, you know, the castle. You get to do a little, like, walk around. It's pretty cool. Like I said, that's why you need to be following me. Anyway, last time I was there, fun fact, I was a little star. Yeah, more like a twinkle. I was like, you know, super young. But I got to go to a bunch of rides, saw the princesses, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, Stitch, all the Disney characters. And I did a little over 14,000 steps. Can you believe this? I thought, okay, here's the thing. I thought going on this trip, I was gonna come home like 5 pounds lighter from all the walking. And I prepared, I knew I was gonna be doing a lot of walking. Tell me why I gained weight. Like, is this making any sense to anybody? I gained weight. Not happy about this at all. If anyone can tell me why I possibly gained weight after doing all that walking, I would appreciate that. Fill me in on the chat. Anyway, let's get into what is trending with the latest celebrity news and gossip. We're gonna start off with the latest Kardashian drama, okay? Because Kim Kardashian wants to be single. And if you don't know, she's been asking a judge for help. She said that Kanye's social media posts are hurting her emotionally, and she wants to move on from all this drama and just co-parent, you know, with him in a very healthy manner, not the way that he is acting, which is absolutely crazy. What's up, Deadpan Sanchez? Thank you so much for checking in. Inugami, I shouted you out earlier in the show. Thank you so much for being the first person to check my Twitter page and see that I went to Disney. Yeah, you got it right. And I hope you got to hear me telling my Disney story. But into this whole Kanye situation, she wants Kanye, of course, to keep the divorce situation private, which you know he's not. And he's been putting out a lot of misinformation, talking about private matters and co-parenting on social media, and that's creating emotional distress for Kim, which I completely agree. I actually feel bad for her with everything that's been going on. Now, apparently, he's trying to do anything and everything he can just to ensure that she can't remarry. I mean, it's not like she's rushing down the aisle anytime soon to marry Pete, although when it does come to the Kardashians, you know anything's possible, right? Deadpan, you think it's muscle? Do you think I really built up 5 pounds of muscle in walking for like 4 to 5 days? Because I hope you're right, but if that's the case, I don't know. My calves were killing me. Inugami, it wasn't churros. I wasn't eating the churros. I didn't even have a churro. I actually saw them, but I didn't have any. But good try there. Anyway, like, do you really think she'd marry Pete? Because I don't see that happening. I could be wrong. Speaking of Pete, remember last week I broke the news to you that he joined Instagram, and at that point he had like, you know, just a few hundred followers. Well, of course, all week the news spread like wildfire, and he ended up gaining millions of followers. But I have some bad news to share. He just took his page down. Yeah, he actually lasted a week on the gram, and I know it looks like he's done. He could come back, but for now, it's like he's gone again. But here's the thing. Okay, I will say he went out with a bang because he posted a clip from the movie The King of Comedy with Robert De Niro. Take a listen to it.
But look, I figure it this way. Better to be king for a night than schmuck for a lifetime.
You heard what he said? I mean, of course, so many people thought that was a subliminal dig at Kanye. I wouldn't put it past Pete because he's been taking a lot of bullying from Kanye for a while now. So it's time that he, like, you know, gives him a little taste of his own medicine. I mean, this feels like a really big joke already. I mean, Kanye can't take anything he says seriously. He is scorned, and he's just kind of turning to bullying right now, which I don't think is right. I mean, some people think that, you know, Pete might have deleted his page because Kim probably doesn't want him agitating Kanye any more than Kanye's already agitated. But regardless, that was still funny because Pete definitely is a king. I mean, let's be real. He landed Kim. He landed Ariana Grande. He's getting all these A-listers. And we all know Kanye's pretty much the schmuck for a lifetime, right? So kudos to Pete. He didn't go out like, you know, as a loser. He went out as a winner, in my opinion. Especially after the way Kanye's been acting, man. But this is the best part. Kanye has now decided to take the credit, saying that he ran Skeet off the gram. Yeah, I don't know if you saw his post. It's up on his Instagram page. He says, "Tell your mother I changed your name for life." Sorry, but no one else in this world is calling him Skeet. Only Kanye. Only you, Kanye. That's such a dumb name anyway. But the reality behind it is, according to a source that's close to Pete, he deleted his Instagram because immediately after his first post, he started getting a flood of messages that were both positive and negative, and that kind of reminded him of why he didn't want to be back on social media to begin with. And to be honest with you, that sounds a little bit more believable to me than Kanye trying to take all this credit. I can't. Zacharoo, hello! What's going on? Thanks so much for checking in. Hi, XX Sunny. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. So cute. Oh, yeah. By the way, guys, don't forget, send me some super chats. I just spent so much money at Disney. I need to recoup, if you know what I mean. I would so appreciate the love and support. But, and remember, every little thing adds up. It could be a little bit. I'm not asking for a lot. But anyway, back to the whole Kanye thing. I don't know if you heard, but he just, I guess they're about to be putting out his Yeezy Gap Balenciaga collection, okay? And some of the items are already waitlisted. Now, there's a black hoodie from the line. It's gonna cost you $240. Now, okay, $240 for Balenciaga, which I know is also with Yeezy and Gap, so it's not full Balenciaga, but still, not a bad price point. Not a bad price point. Take a look at this. I'm not a fan of exactly the style of it or how it looks, but FYI, if you do like it, it's already sold out. It's sold out right after the launch. I'm sure they'll restock it, but it's already gone. Now, some of the other items in the collection are denim jackets, jeans, multiple logo tees, and some black pants. But I want to know, what is the most money you would pay for a hoodie? I mean, would you pay $240 for a Yeezy hoodie? Just wondering. Yeezy, Balenciaga, and Gap. I don't know, it's weird because it's partially Gap too, but whatever. Let me know how much you would pay, or what's the most you ever paid for a sweatshirt. I think probably the most I ever paid was $80. And that was because it was, a concert sweatshirt, but I'm not gonna go get a designer sweatshirt because I'm not gonna waste my money on that. No, not doing it. I say no more than $40. That should be good. Tell me what you think. Anyway, looks like Britney Spears signed a huge book deal to tell her whole story, and I am living for it. Cannot wait. According to the sources, the deal includes a tell-all memoir that is worth $15 million. I'm just so happy that this girl is back to making money and kind of living the way that she should have been living. Anyway, the book deal is going to be coming. It just comes after the announcement of her sister Jamie Lynn Spears' book, which I don't really think anyone cared too much about because we all know the family is full of liars and we can't wait to hear Britney's side. But question is, would you read her tell-all? Would you read Britney's tell-all? I want to know. I am not a big reader. If they do it on maybe audiobooks, I'll consider it, but I'd rather the Cliff Note version. Just tell me what it was about. Somebody just sum it up for me. XX Sunny, you would pay $30 for a sweatshirt. Yeah, that's an average price. Same. I agree. 30. Like I said, maybe no more than 40, but not 200. Ugh, no way. Anyway, speaking of Britney, her estate in LA, the one that you always see her dancing in and twirling in on her Instagram page. It's going to be going up for sale soon in case you're interested. It's 13,000 square foot house, or I should say mansion. It's on 21 acres, got 5 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms. She even said that she's got 3 living rooms. What do you need 3 living rooms for? How many people are you entertaining to have 3 living rooms? Also has a tennis court, a 3-hole golf course, and a pool. Well, if I got that house, I'd be laying by the pool every day, and my pool boy would be feeding me my pina coladas and cleaning my pool out every day. And looking hot at the same time. My eye candy. Anyway, so the pool house has a separate kitchen, so that means my pool boy will be in there cooking for me as well. A 3,500 bottle wine cellar, which... Man, no wonder why Britney is so happy now, because now we know what's kept her afloat all these years that she's been stuck in the house. All those bottles of wine. She had to have been drinking those bottles of wine. Who needs a cellar that holds 3,500 bottles of wine? That's insane. Also has a great room, 35 35-foot floor-to-ceiling windows. Now, that is gorgeous. The views are spectacular. Oh, and you can't forget about the garage. It's big enough to hold like 6 SUVs in it. So she paid $7 million for it 6 years ago. So I figure it's going to cost around that price or maybe a little bit more. But if we all chip in on some super chats, maybe we could buy it. How many of us would it take? How much are we all putting in for this? I mean, I could put in maybe like 50 bucks. I gotta save. I just spent a lot of money at Disney. I'm sorry. But you guys are more than welcome to help. Anyway, The Weeknd, we gotta talk about him. He celebrated his 32nd birthday last weekend in Vegas. And there was a video of him locking lips with this DJ. Her name is 𝙎𝙏𝘼𝙍𝙎. It was going viral all week. Now, any other time, we would be super happy to see him doing his thing with a pretty girl, right? Well, no, not this time. Let's just take a look at the video and then I'll explain why. Did you see that? I know you saw that. Okay, so let me just break down to you who this chick is. Are you ready for this? I hope you're sitting. You better brace yourself, okay? She was friends with Bella Hadid, and we all know Bella dated The Weeknd for 4 years, from 2015 to 2019. So you know they've all hung out before. You know that, like, this gives me like a bunch of questions. Like, first of all, was she like creeping on him while Bella was dating him? Because who in their right mind would do this? This is just like, what happened to girl code? Forget about Mr. Steal Your Girl. This is a case of Miss Steal Your Friend's Man. You have to keep a close eye on your friends, ladies. I mean, what would you do if your friend, or in this case, your former friend, ended up dating one of your exes? Because from what I'm hearing, they've been out a couple of times now. So this is like the first time they caught like PDA. But what would you do? How would you handle this? What if like you found out that your ex was like hooking up with your ex-friend? I'm so annoyed. Anyway, keeping it moving. Speaking of The Weeknd, we're gonna kick into some music news because we know that he dropped his 5th album, Dawn FM, last month. On Saturday, this coming Saturday, he is releasing a TV special that is based on that new album that you can watch on Prime Video. It's called The Weeknd, The Dawn FM Experience. And I have the trailer teaser for you. So I want you to take a look at it. Here we go. Wow. I mean, that teaser alone has me kind of wanting to go watch it. But you know what doesn't have me wanting to go watch it? The way that he looks. And I know that he did this whole, transition, to promote the album. But just, I don't know. He's not a bad looking guy. And his look like this just freaks me out. It's almost as like crazy as the look when he was like all bloodied on his face. Remember that? When he was wearing the red suit and had his head all wrapped up and he was just like, I don't know. I wish I could understand like the meanings behind where people come up with this and how they do this and why they want to do it. But regardless, I will say his album is still fire and I might actually have to go and check out this Prime Video. So you make sure you do it too. It's coming out on Saturday. Oh, if you're a BTS fan, by the way, and you live here in the States, you might get to see the boys in Vegas, because I found out that they're going to be headlining a 4-night residency at the Allegiant Stadium, and the name of the show is Permission to Dance on Stage. Now, this show is going to be happening April 8th and 9th and the 15th and 16th. Okay, 2 weekends in a row. The show's going to be broadcasting live on the live stream at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And here's the good news. The live stream is also going to be available worldwide. Yep, on the very last night of the show, so it's perfect in case you can't either get tickets or you can't be in Vegas where they are. But speaking of BTS, there is a rumor that is floating around. I'm gonna whisper it so nobody else hears it, okay? Because I want to know, but rumor has it that BTS could be a surprise guest at this year's Coachella. That is crazy. I mean, it makes sense though, because they're going to be in Vegas the same weekends as Coachella. So they literally could pop over to California, because it's only like a 30-minute flight. So I went to gossip, so you didn't hear it from me. I didn't share the secret. I'm just sharing the knowledge. Anyway, moving on. Easter is coming, and I am excited. What are some of your favorite treats for Easter? I, for one, love those Cadbury eggs. You know, the ones that are filled with caramel, though. Hi, Shanoa. How are you? Hi, Deadpan. What do you mean the feels? Are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about The Weeknd and him with the ex's friend? I think that's what you're talking about. Anyway, what's up, Shanoa? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, guys. I want to say hi to everybody. Let me know where you're checking in from too. I feel like you guys are being like really quiet. Anyway, let's get back into Easter and some of the Easter treats that people love. I kind of like those eggs that are made out of the same candy as Whoppers. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's like, I don't know. It's like this nougat kind of thing. Anyway, not a huge fan of jelly beans, only certain colors or maybe some flavors. But if you're getting me a chocolate bunny, because I love those, I only like white chocolate bunnies. I know I'm difficult, but I want to know what you think about Peeps. Now, you know what Peeps are, right? Those little marshmallow chicks. Yeah, either you love them or you hate them. I know so many people that hate them. I know a couple of people that love them. But there's a company that's here in the States, Pennsylvania to be exact. They're gonna allow you this year to make custom Peeps, which are pretty cool. So here's what you get to do. You get to pick the color and the flavor, and they're gonna ship them right to you. So you get to pick if you want pink, yellow, or blue Peeps. Then you get to pick if you want dark milk or white chocolate. So clearly, I'm going to be getting that white chocolate, of course. And then you get to pick whatever topping you want, wrapped around it. They have toasted coconut and sprinkles and peanuts, all this crazy stuff. Are you a Peeps person? Deadpan, you love Peeps? Ooh, I don't know. I think when I was younger, I liked them. Now I can kind of I don't know. I can just pass on them. They're not really the greatest. But what is your favorite Easter candy? Do you celebrate Easter? I'm actually curious to know. But let me know what your favorite Easter candy is if you do, and what you're looking forward to getting. But wait. So I know I was talking about jelly beans, right? So I found out that there's these taco truck jelly beans that are going to be coming to Target. Yeah, it sounds gross if you ask me, but they come in 6 flavors. This kind of almost reminds me of the jelly beans that used to come in those really weird random flavors. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but they used to make them all the time. They still might make them, but these taco truck jelly beans come in beef taco flavor, salsa flavor, guacamole, horchata, churro, and margarita. OMFG. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to show you what they look like. I want to know if you would try these taco flavored jelly beans, and which flavor would you want to try? Because it just doesn't sound delicious to me. Taco flavored jelly beans. TC Just, you just eat M&Ms that are Easter pastel colors. Yes, you know what? I do too. I forgot about those. Those are really good because, you know, it's still M&Ms. It's just pastel. And I think they're prettier looking anyway than like the colorful ones. I like the pastel. Pastel is very pretty. But guys, look at this. Look at these jelly beans. All right, I want to know if you would do beef taco, salsa, guacamole, horchata, churro, or margarita. Now, for me, I don't know. The only ones that sound kind of appetizing are the horchata ones and the churros because they're sweet. You know, maybe even the margarita. But who wants a food-flavored jelly bean? Here's the thing, though. They're only going to be like $3 a bag. So that's not bad. I would go buy a bag just to try them and, you know, just to say, hey, I tried them, but I don't know if I would actually love them. What about you? Let me know in the chat if you would eat taco flavored jelly beans. Oh, I think I'm going to throw up in my mouth. It's just so disgusting. Anyway, let's just keep moving because I just the thought of that. Who's that one celebrity that you stan? You know, you're like a super fan of? Because I just found out there's a new game show that's going to be coming out that is just for stans, and it's being called Superfan. Now, here's what it's going to do. It's going to feature contestants that are competing to be labeled as the ultimate fan. So each episode is going to feature a new artist and or group with their respective fan base. And the contestants are going to get a chance to compete for a special fan experience with their favorite artist, which sounds pretty cool. I mean, it could be anything. Let's think about it. It could be, you know, maybe a dinner, a lunch, a pretend date, you know, like go out and do like an activity and then have food, or maybe, you know, go for a walk in the park or go for a bike ride. Or you know what? One of my favorites that I would love to do, maybe get like a mani-pedi with like my favorite person. So I have time to sit there and talk and we could be pampered while we have a good time. But there's no word yet on when this show is going to be coming out. But if you were going to go on this show, who is that celebrity that you would absolutely want to meet? Let me know in the chat because I want to hear who it would be. I think that you guys know who mine would be. Hands down, Kim Kardashian. I know I always say she's like my best friend and she doesn't know it. And it's true, because she is. I mean, we're like one and the same. And if we ever get a chance to meet, I'm telling you right now, we would be instant besties. I know it. And then I'll get to go over to her house. I'll get to borrow some of her clothes. Because you know she never rewears an outfit. So she's got stuff that I could share, right? And I totally want to borrow a bag or 2 or 10. I mean, she's got so many, she wouldn't even notice that a few are missing. But yeah, fill me in the chat. Who is it that you would want to like spend a day with that's a celebrity? I want to know from you. Oh, by the way, so going back to Disney, I have to talk about something. I don't know if you guys had seen the video that that all the girls did for Valentine's Day, the Disney game here on AKA Virtual. It's kind of like Roblox. It's like the OG version of it. Super cute. Like, honestly, I was watching some of it and I felt like I was re-walking through Disney while the girls like running around. Nasu's in there. Like, oh my gosh, it was so cool. If you haven't seen it, go on the AKA Virtual page and you could see it. It's like one of the first couple of videos. Just scroll, you'll find it. Just look for Valentine's Day and look for, you know, Disney. I think we're gonna get it up for you just to show you. But yeah, we definitely, you definitely need to check that out. You know what's so crazy? Oh, do we have a clip? Can we play a little clip of it? Let's play a little clip. I think we're gonna get a clip together. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I want you guys to just kind of check it out and like see how much fun it is. I actually want to play a game. I haven't played a game in years. Like, if you guys wanted to see me play a game, what game do you think I should play? Let me know. Because I want to know. I need to know, like, a starter game. I hear, like, Minecraft, I think, is one. But I don't know. Yeah, let me know. So here, we're going to give you a little clip.
I'm going.
Wait,
Welcome. foolish
Like right here.
Oh my god!
haunted mansion.
I'm gonna be the first one to get all the autographs.
No!
there's
What's going on?
I'm like at the castle. Where's everybody?
The way in
We went in the opposite
and make
direction.
room for
I'm here. Castle.
turning.
No!
This is the castle, though, right?
This is
Aurora won't give me her autograph.
Kichi's little watermelon brother. So how do we ship this date? My Miya, Nasu, Quxy, and Kichi Satsu? Well, Quxy has a Q. Quxy.
I love it. I'm like having withdrawals and flashbacks right now because, okay, so that haunted mansion scene that you just put up, Nasu, oh my gosh, that is exactly what just happened when I went into the haunted mansion. Like, you walk in and they close the doors and all of a sudden it's like the room starts to sink. It's like stretching out. It's so crazy. Oh, but you want to hear something funny? So we go on the ride for the haunted mansion. Tell me why it broke down like 3 times. I've never been on a Disney ride or any like major theme park where the ride actually breaks down. That was incredible. And what's funny is like the ghosts just continue to float around, but they float around on repeat. That totally takes away the fun of the ride because you keep hearing the same thing that it says over and over again. Because obviously you're supposed to be moving through the ride, but the track got stuck, I think. I don't know. So it broke down 3 times. It was crazy. Totally, something I'll never ever forget. Barrow, yeah, I do need to play Minecraft. I keep hearing about it. I just don't know if I'd be good or not, but I'm so down to try. Let's do it. Nasu, yes, the ride broke down. But this is okay, let me tell you. So you would think like usually when a ride breaks down, they would like, I don't know, kind of just make a regular announcement. They have like pre-recorded announcements that fit the theme of the ride. Okay? It's great because it happened twice, and I'll tell you why. So it happened on Haunted Mansion, and they come on and they're just like, stay in your, like whatever the car thing is. They're like, a ghost has intercepted like the ride, but we're getting things back to normal shortly. Like, it's just so funny. I couldn't take it. I wish I recorded it. That would have been so great. But they're trying to say like the ghost had something to do with the ride breaking down. I can't. And then I think I was in, what was the other one? Oh, I think we were in Buzz Lightyear, and something about like when the ride got stuck, they were just like, oh, in like the galactic galaxy, blah, 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 whatever they were saying. And they're trying to make it seem like everything is okay. Just, stay in your spaceship while we tend to the situation, or like whatever they said. Yes, Barrow, I was on these rides when they broke down in Disney. And another thing too, a lot of the rides break down because I was getting notifications of rides that became temporarily unavailable, and then all of a sudden they became re-available. Like at one point we were trying to go for a ride at it was like Mickey's train, I don't remember, something like that. And as we were walking in, they were like, sorry, you can't enter, the ride just broke down. I'm like, this is Disney. All the money that they get, you can't tell me that they can't keep up with their rides? What's going on? But of course it was like back up and running in like 20 minutes. Anyway, so back to the whole Disney game. Make sure you go on the AKA virtual page, please, and make sure you check out that awesome game playing that, Nasu and all of her friends were doing for Valentine's Day. It's so cute. Like, actually, you know what? I want to be invited to the next game that you guys do like that. That looked like so much fun. So I want to try. I'll probably like lose, but it's okay. I still want to try. Anyway, I got a serious question for you, everyone in the chat, my friends that are hanging out. How much would you want to be paid to stay off of social media for an entire year? Now, think about this before you answer it. Would you want to be off for like 6 years? Because there's this mom in Minnesota, right? She challenged her son to stay off of social media for 6 years. And then what did she tell him? She's like, if you stay off social media for 6 years, I'm going to pay you $1,800. Nasu, I know, right? Disney, man. So, okay, $1,800. Would you stay off of social media for $1,800? Well, I guess if you ask a 12-year-old, the answer is yeah, because $1,800 is like a lot of money, right? Anyway, he just turned 18 and she gave him the money. And the mom said that she came up with this idea after watching her older daughter that was like struggling with body image issues because of social media while she was going through all of her teenage years. So she decided, you know what? I don't want my son to be going through this type of stuff too. We all know how bad social media could be. So this is what she did. But here's what I'm thinking. And correct me if you think I'm wrong. He most likely had a secret account that his mom never knew about because I bet he swindled her out of that money, making her believe that he's been good this entire time. I mean, it's just a hunch I have because we know how secretive these kids can be. But, you know, if he really did go that long without being on social media, then hey, bravo to him. Kudos. I mean, just think about it. How many hours we would save a week if we just kind of gave up on social media? Would you be able to do it? Like, would you even give up social media? Like, I don't even think I could give up social media for a week. I remember when I went away and there was like no Wi-Fi and I was away for like 4 or 5 days and I was dying. So technically I gave up social media for like 5 days. So not even a full week. I couldn't take it anymore. Like, I couldn't. It was torturous. All I know is if it were me, like, if somebody said to me, you need to give up social media forever and I'll pay you a substantial amount of money, I better be getting a weekly check because I need to spend like that time that I'd be spending on social media, like shopping or doing something. And it better be a good check, not like $20. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts on that. XX Sunny, there was a real ghost, I guess. Yeah, maybe the real ghost just shut down the rides at Disney. Or they were maybe following me around because it seems to be every ride I was going on there, the ride was like breaking down. Maybe I'm like bad luck. I hope not. I really hope not. TC Just, you only stan VTubers now. Okay, which VTubers do you stan? Fill me in, let me know. What's up, Phil, on the chat? How are you? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Nasu, as a kid, it's easier to stay off. I mean, maybe not. Talk to my niece. She was on like Roblox or something, like half the night. Like, no sooner did we get back from the park. Now, we were at the park for like 10 hours. We were up, no, even longer. We were at the park for probably like 12 hours. We were up for like at least 15 hours a day. And this girl, the minute we come back, is on her Switch. Just, I don't know, watching what I don't know. I would ask her, I honestly think that it was something like Roblox or something. I heard people talking. I did. I definitely heard people talking. And I'm like, what are you doing? See, XX Sunny said, nope, not a day. We'll give it up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Barrow, having a break is healthy, but I couldn't do a year either. I can't do a week. It kills me to do even a day. Even when like Instagram or Facebook go down, you know, when that happens, that is the worst. I'm having anxiety. During the break, you need to have some really good diversions. Yeah, I hear you, Barrow. I hear you on that. But yeah, I need to know, like, what is the longest you think you could go without it? Because like I said, mine was like 5 days and I was already dying. But look, I didn't die, right? I'm still here. So I guess I could go like 5 days. But I guess if you're showing me like a lot of money, then maybe I don't need to be entertained by other people. Just a thought. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Obviously, you know, I love to talk about the infamous dating apps, right? For all my single people, if you're on them, have you by any chance seen ENM in anyone's profile? If you have and you don't know what it means, I'm going to tell you. All right, you ready for this? It stands for ethical non-monogamy. Have you ever heard of that? It actually means the person is into having multiple relationships and everyone involved with this person is aware of it. So basically, because they are being honest, this is the breakdown, okay? Because they're being honest, then it's okay that they're like doing what they're doing because it's not technically cheating. Oh, thank you, TC Just. Thank you for the super chats. You would give up social media for $10,000 a year tax-free? That's it? 10 grand a year? For, I don't know if I can agree with you, TC, just on that one. I would have to say, to give up social media for a year, I would need, I would need probably like $500,000. Give me $500,000 and we can, we can talk. I don't think I could give up social media for a year. I would lose my mind. Yes, XX Sunny, I need that much too. I don't even know how much that is. That's like $9 gazillion bucks. Yeah, I need that much too per year just to give it up. Unless something else is keeping my attention. And you know what? If I have that money and I'm able to go shopping and go on vacations and do things that are going to keep my mind stimulated and off of social media, then sign me up. But okay, back to these E&M relationships, okay? Ethical non-monogamy. Have you heard of that? So you're with someone, but you're being honest with the person you're with, and basically you're able to be with other people. And those other people know that you have a main person. So basically you feel like everything's okay. I mean, if you ask me, it's a great way of saying I have my cake and I get to eat it too, and I'm not a bad person because I'm being honest. So basically, you're an open cheater. That's the way I look at it. I mean, why would you be in a relationship with someone if you still want to have fun? I don't get it. Am I wrong? I mean, can you help me on that? Please? Anyone? Am I wrong on this? Thinking about this? Like, what are your thoughts on ethical non-monogamy? I mean, like, why be in a relationship with someone if you want to still have fun? I don't get it. Am I wrong? I just be single, Be with as many people as you want. But why do you feel the need to go home to someone after you were probably with someone else? Because it's okay and you've been honest. And so if you come home to your wife late at night, it's okay because she knows that you were probably out with your girlfriend on the side. What the heck? Yeah, okay. It is polyamory. You're right, Nasu. It definitely is. That's what it is. But people confuse that with polygamy, which obviously polygamy is when you're married to multiple partners. But here's my question. If you were to go out on a date with someone and then they told you on the date that they were ENM, ethically non-monogamous, would you stay and go out on the date, or would you bounce on them? I want to know your thoughts on that. Because I'm sorry, I'm not sharing. I'm just not. Let me tell you something. I'll be single forever because if and when I have a husband, when I find my husband, he's not having a side girlfriend. And if he wants one, you know what? That's fine. Because I just won't be in his life then, because there's no double dipping allowed. I'm sorry, absolutely not. That is insane. That is crazy. That is not happening. But I will tell you what's crazier is I've seen people on these dating apps that are saying that they're in ethically non-monogamous relationships. And I'm like, oh, how is this allowed? Yeah, Nasu, it kind of is an open relationship, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not in that type of relationship, but a lot of people, there are people, I guess, that are cool with it. They don't want to be stuck with someone, but they want someone that they can come home to. Avery, let's see. It's fine with both partners, but there should be established boundaries that can't be crossed. Also needs to be okay with the person outside of the relationship as well. Yeah, but that's the thing. I'm sorry. Would you be able to share someone that you love? If you're in love with someone, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. But if you're in love with someone, how would it make you feel to know that you're sharing them with somebody else or other people? I mean, it's already bad enough when you meet someone, you know that they've had a past. So yeah, you're not sharing them, but you know that they've had a past. And some people can't get over that. But most people know if you're getting in a new relationship with someone, they obviously have a past. But that, either way, whatever, that's fine. But they're not with that person anymore. So if you're on a clean slate, you're starting fresh, it's just the two of you. Why would you want to add a roadblock in there? Just throw in a little speed bump, mess things up. Not feeling it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. Let me know your thoughts on that. XX Sunny, you wouldn't stay. I don't blame you. Nasu, it depends on the person. Maybe. Yeah. Listen, not knocking any. I actually know people that are swingers. So like they're into like that type of stuff. But to me, that's different. And you want to know why that's different? Because you're actually doing your business in front of your partner. So there's no secrets. See, I think that's where the problem lies. Like, I know I'm not into the swinging lifestyle either. Like, I wouldn't do it, but I understand it better, I guess. I understand that if you're able to be with your partner and you can watch them and see what they're doing, it makes you feel more at ease because you know that, you know, they can't come home and tell you they did something that they didn't or didn't do something that they did, or, you know, I don't know. All right, maybe I'm weird. Whatever. I just had to talk about that because I've seen a lot of them on the dating apps and they get a hard pass from me. Swipe to the left, swipe to the left. Anyway, let's go on to some food and drink stuff because you know how much of a big foodie I am, right? I want to know what food you think tastes good, both hot and cold. Okay? So here's the deal. The reason why I'm asking you is because when I was in Disney, we went out to eat to this restaurant. We ended up getting tacos, right? I got lobster tacos. My sister got shrimp tacos, and my niece got chicken tacos. And we couldn't finish because, like, it was just a lot of food. So we brought it back to the hotel and put them in the fridge. And the next day we ate them, and they were still good. There's nothing wrong with that. And it was cold tacos, but, like, I don't know. They were good. Yuki, you can't comment right now. You're doing something. What are you doing? Wait, are you in an open relationship or an E&M relationship? Uh-oh, I hope not. Yes, Nasu, realistically, an ethical non-monogamous relationship would be difficult to ensure everyone feels happy and secure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all about honesty, but hey, just, I don't know. I'm not about sharing. How about that? I'm about honesty, just not sharing. Anyway, back to the food that you can eat hot and cold. Can we all agree that pizza is something that you could eat both hot and cold? Yes, XX Sunny, totally pizza. Nasu, you think pasta is good, both hot or cold? You know what? I'll agree with you on that. I have had, like, I don't know, pasta like with marinara sauce or pasta with meat sauce, and I've had it cold before, and it is super, super good. Let's see, what else? What about rice? Let me ask you that, because I like when my fried rice is cold. Like, I'll eat it the next day after I get it from the Chinese food restaurant, and I kind of like it when it's cold. It's like a little crunchy almost, and it tastes really good. Am I crazy? Am I weird for that? Thank you, Kagami. Aw, you're so sweet. I appreciate that. And I get flowers. Thank you, Kagami. You're so nice. So what do you think about cold rice? Would you eat your rice cold ever? Or am I just the only one that's weird? What about, like, Thai food? Some Thai food is good cold, right? Is there any Japanese food that's good cold? You know what? I've had sushi cold before. Like, there have been times where I get sushi and I can't finish it. Yeah, Nasu, sushi rolls, cold rice works. Yes, okay, cool. So I'm not weird, because that is also a time I eat rice, but that's the plain rice. Like, I was talking, like, I like the fried rice cold. But yes, when I get sushi rolls, sometimes when I can't finish them, I put them in the fridge, and then the next day I have them, and they're so good. Although that rice sometimes gets too hard, so I can't always eat it. So sometimes I'll just pull the fish off and eat it sashimi style, which is still really good because obviously the fish is still amazing. But sometimes that rice gets a little too hard. But what about some desserts, hot or cold, like chocolate chip cookies right out the oven? Amazing and good when they're cold, you know? Or chocolate lava cake. That one I think needs to definitely be warmed up because the lava inside, right? You like kind of need it to ooze. What else? Pies. Pies are good, hot and cold. Am I missing anything else? Anything else that you guys would like add on to this list? But I'm definitely all for the cold pizza for sure. Cold pizza, sign me up. Here's a topic that's been trending on Reddit. What is a meal that you love the taste of, but hate to eat? Well, what blows my mind with that question is, how does that question even make sense? Because if you love the taste of it, right? Wouldn't you also love to eat it? Like, how could you say, what's a meal you love the taste of but hate to eat? Weird, right? But I did pull a couple of people's responses so we could talk about it, just so I guess we could get a better understanding of what that actually means, because I feel like you just contradict yourself saying it. But one person said big burgers, like if it's taller than their mouth, goes wide, or if it needs to be squashed to get a bite, that's what they don't like. So super big burgers, like stretching your mouth out super wide. I mean, okay. Thanks, XX Sunny. You love my, what do you love about me? Do you love my hair? I think you love my colorful hair. Or is it my headphones, my blinged out headphones on my neck? Yes, Nasu, I was thinking that. You can like the taste, but don't like eating it because of the texture. You know what? I think that some people do that with like oysters. Like they love oysters, but they don't like the texture of it. I'm just like, whatever. I'll just eat what, I don't care. Just feed it to me. I'm hungry. Hi, Ms. Mikizumi. Mikizumi, what's up? How are you? Thanks for joining. Somebody else said, ready? Somebody said that, they said pineapple because it burns their mouth when they eat too much of it. So if you're just tuning in, we're talking about what's a meal you love the taste of but hate to eat. Someone else said shrimp, crawfish, and crab because it's too much work for so little reward, despite how good the reward is. And then they said, I do draw the line at lobster because that's worth the effort. And you know what? I agree, because that's why when I get shrimp, I want the shrimp already pre-peeled. I don't want to have to sit there and peel it, because by the time I finish peeling it, like I'm so over it. I'm overworking. Like I don't want to have to work to eat. I just want to sit down and eat. That's it. I don't want to have to work. Oh, that's also like crab. Like having to break open those crab legs sometimes take forever. My hands hurt. Oh my gosh, such a pain in the butt. All right, then there we go. I guess that's where it counts. Somebody said corn on the cob because it burns your hands unless you have those little corn holder things that are like holding them. Someone else had said toast that is so hard it cuts up my mouth. And the same goes for baguettes with a super hard crust. I agree. That's happened to me before, where like I'll bite into something like bread and then I end up scratching, and like that is the worst. Absolutely the worst. Let's see. Hi Nari and Taman. What's up? Thanks for checking in on the chat. Yes, Nasu, all the crab without the work. I want that too. I'll take the crab, the lobster, the shrimp. No work involved. I'll pay extra for you to just like open it for me. Just do that, you know? Also on this list, somebody said fondue. Not so much at home, but the ones at like the melting pot types of places, because they say it's way overpriced and you have to cook it yourself. But that's the whole fun of it though. Like, that's the whole fun of being like at these things. Like, yeah, hello, you want to cook your own food and then you want to eat it. And at least you know it's cooked well because you cooked it. I love fondue. I actually love cheese and chocolate fondue. I've been craving that forever. Anyway, so yeah, back to, okay, so let me just wrap up by finishing up about like the whole Disney trip that I just came back on. If you want to see a little glimpse of what I was able to see, go to my Twitter page, Starr, aka Virtual. It's Starr with 2 R's, at Starr, aka Virtual, and check out the video that I have up. Also, when you're there, make sure you follow, because you know I will always follow you back. But like, I'm still a little mad because like I told you guys, I did so much walking. I did like 19,000 steps and then like 15,000, 18,000 steps and like 15,000 steps. And I gained weight. Like, I'm sorry. And I don't think I gained muscle in a matter of like 4 to 5 days. There's no way. But yeah. Nasu. Oh, you're telling Nari. Oh, Nari's on my page. Nari's on my page. Is Nari speaking Japanese? I wish I knew Japanese. Who's gonna teach me? Aw, but they wrote, I love you, Ate. I know Ate. I know what that means. Aw. Thanks, Nari and Taman. So sweet. I only speak English. I'm sorry. But one of these days, someone's gonna teach me. Oh, so anyway, so back to the whole Disney, right? Yeah, when I was traveling, check this out. Oh my gosh, when I was traveling in Epcot, I was traveling all the countries. We got to go to Tokyo, and I have to tell you some of my favorite things that I saw in Tokyo. And I'm kind of jealous because I know that you get to see this stuff probably like every single day. But for me, I don't. And it was pretty cool. Like we saw Harajuku girls, like, and the one that they had was kind of like stuffed with like, I think candy and like toys and things like that. Is that how they make them? I'm not sure. And then, oh my gosh, then we saw the kawaii culture. Kawaii means cute. I learned a Japanese word, kawaii, which means cute. And it was super cute over there. They also had the characters of kawaii. So they had all the dolls that I got to see, which was awesome. Got to see a whole setup of like the apartments. XX, Sonny, you're gonna teach me Japanese when you finish learning. Thanks. Perfect, I can't wait. And what else did I, I also had this, I had a sake, it's like a purple sake drink. Remember I was telling you I was trying to drink around the world, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it around the entire world. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying, but that was the last drink I had, which was so delicious. So if you guys have this like purple sake drink, I highly recommend you trying it out. Anyway, that's about it for me. I'm done rambling. Make sure you also check out the really, really cool Disney game for Valentine's Day that my friend Nasu and all of her friends are doing on the aka Virtual page. I think you're gonna love it. It'll make you feel like, you know, you're in Disney, because I'll tell you right now, when I was watching it, I felt like I was having flashbacks, because I know I just came from there, but I was totally having flashbacks. Also, make sure you check me out on my Twitter page and follow me at Starr, aka Virtual. You can always find me there. I can chat with you there all week. And also, make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, because we're going to be putting up little clips and shorts every single week, you know, just in case you missed out on the show, or if you want to see some of the funny parts, we're going to get up there. And I want to give a big shout out to TC Just. Thank you so much for the super chat. So kind of you. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you that have been tuning in. And hi, Guna! You're coming in so late. Where have you been? Oh, you've been lurking. You little lurker, you. Oh, TC Just. Japanese candy is dope as hell. Green tea Kit Kat bars. We have green tea Kit Kat bars here. Actually, all right, let me tell you the secret why we have them. Because we have a Japanese store here in New York City, so they import everything from Japan. So I actually have had the green tea Kit Kat bars, and they are delicious. Guna, I'm so glad you're here. I miss you. Big shout out to Nasu for holding us down. Also, like I was saying, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because we're going to be putting up little clips and shorts. You can find the link to my YouTube channel right below in the description. Just go click on it. And like I said, follow me on Twitter at Starr, aka Virtual. And of course, until next week, when we come back, we'll be giving you all the hot-ish. Have a good week. Bye.